What it do? YouTube/Patreon. That shit funny. So today's video, I want to talk about part 3 of my life has always been in shambles. So like I was saying, the camera had cut off, so I do apologize for that. That's why sometimes I try to keep my videos like in between a good like 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes, I might give you a good 20, but the camera be just shutting off and shit because the space be running out. Because, I got other videos that's already recorded in there and shit. So it's just taking out the space, which gets annoying. So just letting you know that the camera cut off by itself. So, like I was saying, I was in AmeriCorps, and August 11th, I was in Allegan, Michigan, and I was sitting outside, and Allegan, Michigan, it's pretty much just like farmland, very, very small town. Not really, it's not a big city. So when you go out into these type of areas, you can see the sky very, very clearly, in these type of areas. So I was just outside having a smoke or whatever, and I promise you, can't make this shit up. So at this point, it's 2018, right? I'm in Allegan, Michigan, in AmeriCorps, and this is the third round. And it's 4 rounds, in AmeriCorps or whatever. So I'm like, I've never seen a shooting star at this point. So I look up in the sky, I'm saying my manifestations, and I literally seen a shooting star. And I was just like, like you just manifesting, just like all the great things that I do deserve. Because believe it or not, whether, these demons try to make you feel like you're not worthy. Because, that's what they do. It's like a psychological trauma to slow you down. And like nobody in life taught me how to drive, taught me how to treat a woman, taught me the value of a dollar, things like that. I never had a role model to look up to. Never had a father figure to look up to. A lot of people did. Lucky you, but a lot of people did not. You see what I'm saying? And people would try to, I don't know. Not saying they would make fun of that, but people would try to hold that against you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, like if you ever been a victim of a psychological trauma, it will hinder you. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to say like use that as an excuse, but that's what they do. Like especially the most powerful ones, they put you through so much so they can psychologically mess you up. So when you get to a later stage in your life, you won't really know how to operate in the adult world, so to speak. And then they want to give you all these different diagnoses like a ADHD or PTSD or schizophrenia, just different shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I got diagnosed with none of that stuff, but I do have PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. It is a psychological disorder. It's a real disorder, and people, I don't know, people take it lightly. And they think, I don't know, they think it's a game. If you never been through no psychological trauma, you can't tell somebody that been through psychological trauma how to feel. You know what I'm saying? You had a great life. I didn't. You see what I'm saying? So I was telling myself all these things that like my manifestations, things I deserve. Like, I will overcome these obstacles, like I will do this, I will do that, different things like that. And I seen a shooting star, and something randomly just clicked in my brain. I was like, I will go to Australia one day. And I would just kept saying, I will go to Australia one day, I will go to Australia one day. I don't even know why Australia just popped in my head. This was just randomly, like in the middle of nowhere in Allegan, Michigan, you know what I'm saying, August 11th. And then I seen a purple portal open up. And I'm like, nigga, am I tweaking? Like, you know how sometimes you gotta like hit it with the hold on. Am I tweaking? Like, I had to like make sure I wasn't tweaking. So, me, like at this time, I'm still like, still just like, I'm not gonna say like completely lost, but not completely lost. And I'm like, just use these terms like universe. If you are real, give me another sign. Show me another sign. Another purple portal opened up. There was a whole bunch of stars. You can't make this shit up. Trust me, if you in the middle of nowhere in farmland and you're not around no big cities where it's not all those external lights, you can see the night sky so vividly. And I seen portals open up like 3 times. It was crazy. So the next day I had woke up, something just clicked in my brain. It was just like, I don't know, like Like I know that there is better for me. You see what I'm saying? Just I don't know. It's not that I was really like giving up. It's nothing like that. It's more of a I don't know. I'm a mound builder. You know, that's like just a lot of people who have Moorish DNA. We are mound builders, pyramid builders. So we know how to build something and destroy it, and we know how to destroy something and rebuild it. So I just felt like I don't know, it's just something better for me out there. So I just resigned from the program, and I ended up going to New York, and I ended up meeting up with this dude. We ended up shooting some YouTube videos and shit. He let me stay at his mom's house for 3 days, and I do thank them for that because they did help me on my journey. You see what I'm saying? And I had did that music video, 2 More Years to the World, and people thought that was just bullshit. Back at it again, New World Apes, and then I shot a couple of his music videos for him or whatever. And then after that, I end up going back to Chicago, and shit. That's when it was more like a message from the universe. So when I went back to Chicago or whatever, nowhere to go, own family, hating, jealous, turned their back on me. Own mom picked her own cousin slash boyfriend over her own son. So I was just sleeping at parks and shit like that. And then I was, with some motherfuckers that was my homies. It was really just snakes, and the whole time they did let me stay with them. You know what I'm saying? But it was just all just, I don't know, it was fake. And then this one time, this other, the other dislike that I get, this other reptilian who want me to say his name so bad because his channel will not blow up. Right? We used to record music together, right? I'm gonna tell you what the shit. We used to record music together, but the whole shit was full. I guess dude was trying to use me to get on, I guess, because he seen my talent. At first, I never wanted to rap. I didn't even know I could rap. I was just naturally good at it. I swear to God, I always wanted to be a rock star. Nigga, you want to know my musical influences, nigga? I used to listen to My Chemical Romance. That's my favorite band of all time, nigga. My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Breaking Benjamin, Bullet for My Valentine, Escape the Fate, Ask Alexandria, Miss May I, uh, Kill Switch Engage, Black Veil Brides, Bring Me the Horizon. Nigga, I could keep going. But those, I've listened to so much heavy metal and shit, just like just growing up and shit, because I don't know, like just the abuse and shit I was going through. I wouldn't really listen to a lot of rap. I would listen to a little bit of Lil Wayne. That's when, like, that was around the time, kind of like when the Carters and shit was hot. But I would listen to a lot of heavy metal and shit like that, a lot of rock music, a lot of heavy metal, a lot of rock music. And then, like, I'm kind of just like jumping back and forth, and you can see where I'm coming from. Like, I say, like, I respect Tyler, the Creator, so much because, his music, helped me through a very dark time in my life and shit. Just the abuse and shit I was going through. When I heard Tyler the Creator and shit, and when I see him he won that Best New Artist at the VMAs, 2009, 2010, nigga, I went crazy, nigga. I was jumping around going crazy, like, hell yeah. Because he said they giving weird kids, you know what I'm saying, a name, a voice. You know what I'm saying? Before Tyler the Creator, it was just like, damn, this shit fucked up. And then when he came out, I was able to relate to a lot of the shit that he was saying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to pick on him because of his sexuality. That's him. Whatever he do, whatever who he do it with, that's him. I have nothing against that. That don't got shit to do with me. I respect that man because his music helped me through a very dark time. You see what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with our future. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Golf Wayne because his music helped me through a very dark time. And like I said, when he won that VMA's Best New Artist Awards, nigga, I went fucking stupid, nigga. I'm telling you, because when I heard just the stuff he's talking about, I'm like, this nigga giving weird kids a name, put weird kids on the map. People who, the voice of the voiceless, people who go through shit, suffer in silence. You know what I'm saying? He was the one who spoke out about that shit, like Rage Against the System type shit. But those type of musical influences I was listening to, so I never even wanted to be a rapper. And then, like I said, Tyler Creator, he's one of my first people that influenced me to want to rap. Because like I said, he was giving weird kids a name. Then about 2010, 2011, Kendrick Lamar, that's when he started blowing up. Kendrick Lamar was my second musical influence. Was like, okay, this nigga cold. I'm finna just start, just putting this pain and shit on the paper and shit. And it took a while, just practicing and shit, and then um I had like I did the music tech class in high school. So like I know how to, I know love basics of the shit, loop, make a little beat here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like I'm not gonna say I'm advanced, but I know the basics of this shit. Because I did this shit in school. You see what I'm saying? And so I ended up linking up with this other dude or whatever, and we used to record music and shit. That's why if you listen to some of the songs that I put on my intros, some sound way better than the other ones because some was done in the studio and shit. That was in the basement, but it was a studio. Now I'm doing all my music on my phone with these same headphones. And it may not be the best quality. Some of the songs do come out good. But nigga, you see what I'm saying? Determination is grind. It's hard work. You know what I'm saying? And shit, only the real can see that. But that shit ain't gonna stop me. So I just been recording music off the phone. But so when I went back to Chicago after I came back from New York and shit, it's 2018. It's about August 18th now. You know what I'm saying? Cause time went past. So I'm living with this dude and shit like that or whatever. And you can just tell, like, I don't know. I'm a Capricorn Earth sign. I could just see like just little shit, like just very little shit. See motherfuckers' facial expression, your eyebrows and shit move this way. I'm like, yeah, this nigga fool or whatever. So basically, the nigga was hating the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like he wanted to eliminate the competition. So one day, um, I was over there and shit, and I was paying this motherfucker to stay there too. So don't don't get that twisted. I had to beg some of my subscribers for money to scrape up money to get a motel room. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Cause own family ain't shit. But people don't understand that because nobody wants to ever take the time out to get to know me. They just judgmental bastards. But they never took the time to actually see. That's why I fuck with Al Harrington. Shout out Al Harrington. Because when he did that interview with Burner on Burner's Roundtable, and he was saying that people always like to judge, people that's just sitting on the couch and not doing nothing. He said, don't nobody just want to sit on the couch for nothing. He's going through something mentally. Don't nobody want to just sit around not doing nothing. I'm going through something mentally. That's when he's going through something mentally. But nobody ever took the time to see why is he saying the things he's saying? Why is he, acting like this? Obviously something going on, but nobody want to take the time to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? They just want to judge, just judgmental pieces of shit. So one day, we over there and shit playing 2K. This nigga go outside and he come back and say, "Who touched my weed plant?" Right? Right? He said, "Who touched my weed plant?" It's 4 people in the crib. Out of all people, he come to me and say, "I know it was you. I know it was you. Get out of our house." Woo woo. He started screaming and shit. So I just thought about it, like my own mom picking a man over me. Sister, I don't even know what the fuck to say about that shit. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, you know, he lived with my mom at the time before he passed away and shit like that. And it's just like, so family right here, I can't even go stay at my own family house because that's how jealous and hateful and satanic they are, right? So I'm just thinking about all this shit while this motherfucker screaming at me and accusing me of stealing a plant when I know how to grow this shit. You've seen I know how to grow this shit. He just accused me because he wanted to eliminate the competition because he was scared, right? So basically, I'm just thinking about all this shit. No family, nowhere to go, all this type of shit. When you down, that's when you see who your real friends is. You see what I'm saying? So I just lost it. Charged up on his ass and shit. That nigga got scared, boy. Nigga had to pick me up and take me out the house because I was finna thrash that nigga. I was finna literally spirit cook this nigga. Boy, you might want to put me in the game right now. Because I'm a blood sacrifice that nigga. I just told you right now. I'm a spirit cook that nigga. You see what I'm saying? So this nigga talking all this shit. Nigga, I'm a Chirac thug, nigga. I'm from the east side, nigga. I'll do this, I'll do that. Put your hands up, nigga. I'm finna rip this nigga to shreds. He wanna accuse me of stealing a plant when we grew weed together in the past before. That's a way to eliminate the competition, right? Like DMX said, what Jay-Z did to DMX, eliminate the competition, right? So when he's screaming this shit, I'm finna thrash this nigga. I'm a Chirac thug, nigga. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But I'm finna beat this nigga ass. I swear to God, nigga, I'm finna knock this nigga out. This nigga called the police on speed down, nigga. They get there in like 2 minutes. Niggas hoes, nigga. Talking about they tough and shit. So I just went to the park after that. Then I was just like I ain't scared to admit it. I was begging my subscribers for money. I know people say you get a job and do all this, and man, fuck that job shit, nigga. I'm an entrepreneur, nigga. Nobody ever gave me a chance. I didn't have parents that did the right shit. Unlike you, I didn't have a fucking head start in life. So yeah, it's still my fault. Right? Still my fault. Yeah, you had a hand up. I didn't. Unlike you, I didn't have people in my life that was doing the right shit. You see what I'm saying? So police get the. They was cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I just walked away and shit. But that's the shit I had to go through. Motherfuckers accuse me of stealing a plant. And everybody that knows me always say Joe used to always come by his own shit. So what the fuck I need to steal from you for? That's a way to eliminate the competition, right? So I'm begging my subscribers for money, scrape up money to uh, get a motel because I can't even stay with my own mom, so to speak, right? Because she's picking a man over me, and this man, I told you the story in the last 2 videos, never got along. So she just acting so funny, just I don't know, just acting so funny. It's just sad. And this is my mother, right? And they say you're supposed to have respect. And they say in the Bible you're supposed to respect your mother and father. What if your mother and father treated you like shit? But yeah, I'm the bad guy though, right? So I'm begging my subscribers trying to get a motel here and there, just going around from place to place to place and shit. And that's the shit, man, that I had to go through to get to this point. And that's just like half the story. Then the other half of the story is how I got to this point where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff I just said, the years and shit that just happened to the nigga accused me of stealing the plant from him. You know what I'm saying? That's all the shit I had to go through. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I did that video. I am an insectilian, but I was just mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I just used that. And then I had changed the title so I was homeless and shit like that. All that stuff I had to go through. You know what I'm saying? To get to this point. And now that I'm after that, my life switched. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different point. Now, people probably want to hear about that part of the story. I won't really talk too much about that part because I'm still, like I said, I'm still walking the same journey, but I'm still walking this same journey that I'm on now, which is a new journey. So while I'm walking this new journey, I don't really want to speak on it. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's still basically not just like new or just started, but this is a whole new chapter in my life. So I never really speak on new chapters while they happening, because I need to keep going on my journey and learn from these experiences. The only reason I'm speaking on that is because I already walked that path already. Now I can speak on it. That's why I never spoke on it before. Motherfucker got me arrested, set me up, tried to take my whole future from me. End up overcoming that. You see what I'm saying? And you still don't think that I'm here for a real purpose? My whole life they've been trying to kill me. My own family. Never had no head start in life. Yeah, I had jobs before, but that shit don't. Trust me, when you in poverty, you know how hard it is to get out of poverty? Do you really know how hard it is to get out of poverty? You know what I'm saying? Like, and in my mind, I'm still in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing the things that I want to do in this life. I came here to change this planet. You see what I'm saying? A lot of brothers and sisters came here to change this planet. And in order for me to change this planet, I must change myself first. And I must do that by speaking out on the evils that I had to go through and endure to get to this point. You see what I mean? So just all this different shit that was going on. Motherfuckers trying to just stop you, break you, left and right, break your spirit. And at the end of the day, for some reason, I still have a soul. I still have my humanity. And I go through mental issues all the time Cause people think you just supposed to up and forget this shit. No, like I don't know. Some people may say talk to a therapist. I have thought about that. Then you think, what the fuck is a therapist gonna tell me? Especially why I can't talk to somebody that hasn't really, like been through what I've been through. Like, I need to talk to somebody that can relate. 'Cause if you can't relate, then you just gonna be just sitting there crying and stuff. Like if you watch this video now, you probably sit there crying now and shit. But this is the shit I had to go through, and this is the shit they want me to cover up. I don't talk about the truth. Pretend your life is great. Fake it till you make it. Fuck that shit, bitch. You broke, baby. Nigga, I ain't scared to admit this shit. Bitch, you broke, baby. Nigga, I'm a spirit cook you, nigga. Like I said, I ain't with the homosexual ritual, but I'm a blood sacrifice that nigga. I got a couple niggas for you. The fuck is you talking about? This shit ain't no motherfucking game, nigga. Motherfucker broke me, nigga. But guess what? Put the pieces back together. Still keep going. Since day one, my life has been hard. But you can't relate to that, though. You've been living in paradise. Yeah, whatever, nigga. We cut from two different cloths.